everyone, it's Julia. I have another jean upcycle for you today. These jeans have a very skinny leg, or especially at the bottom, the ankle, and I wanted to just open that up a little bit. First, I'm going to crop them. I'm cutting approximately 4.5 inches off the bottom. And going to measure up and do the same to the other leg. And then I want to cut up, this is on the outer leg, approximately 15 inches. And I just cut on the side of the seam there. I've got a couple Biggs dies. These are a couple flower dies. This one I just recently picked up, and I'll put that information in description. And this particular one is really old. I think it's discontinued. But I wanted 3 different size flowers. And this one I just drew out. This is the larger one. And it's wonky, but I just drew it out on a piece of graph paper. I traced that on the back of paperback adhesive, and then iron that on the fabric. And these other ones, I'm just going to run through my fabric, my Sizzix Big Shot. I do have the paperback adhesive out already on the back of the fabric. I folded it because I want 2 of each of these. So this one is on, I guess, like a pretty aqua color. And the next size, the middle size, I'm using this purplish, pinkish purple color. Again, folding it. I do have the adhesive on the back of that and running that through. And then the other one I'm just cutting out. I'll just cut out on the traced line. You'll see it here in just a second. I'm just going to fussy cut the last 2 out. I'm going to iron them on some of this denim that I've cut off the bottom. So I'm just peeling away that paperback adhesive and then using my iron and to just get that adhesive activated. And this is the smaller size flower. And then the bigger size flower, I just got another piece of scrap denim. I didn't quite have enough of the denim that I cut off. So this one's a little bit different color, doesn't matter. And it's a little, and I'm just pressing those into shape, or pressing those onto my denim. And then I'm going to cut around the shapes, but I am leaving a little bit of that denim showing. I love how the denim will fray up once it's washed and just give you a lot of texture. I'm going to be using that multicolored thread. I'm changing my foot to my free motion foot, and I have my feed dogs dropped. I want to just sew around the edge of these, and I'm sewing around each one twice. This one you can really see that funky thread. Love this color. And then the final one too. So I do have 6 of these flowers, 2 of each size. I'm changing my foot to my button sewing on foot. I'm not sure what it's called, but I am going to sew some buttons on. These are wooden craft buttons. They're 1 inch across, I believe. I'll link these down below too. I use them a lot, and they do have like a seal on them, so I wash them. I wouldn't wash them a ton, but for something like this, they will withstand washing. And just getting those sewn on. I love sewing my buttons on with my sewing machine. So easy. So I've got all 6 of my flowers ready to go, and I'm just going to spread that pants leg out a little bit and just line these up. Pinning into place. That bottom one I have extended beyond the hem. Just thought that'd be kind of fun. back to my sewing machine, and I have my my open arm, and putting that pants leg just around that open arm so I can stitch these on. And again, using my free motion foot and my free motion, so I don't have to turn my pants leg at all. I can just go forward and backwards and however I need to sew these on. I'm just using the same stitch line as I did to sew my flowers. This was just a little fiddly because I just wanted to make sure that my jean wasn't bunched up underneath. I just wanted to make sure that it was smooth as I was going around each of these flowers. And the bottom one. And this one I'm going completely off the hem of the jean, but I'm still on my flower. Removing my pins, and there they are. They look, there will be more pictures at the end. They turned out really fun. It's a great way just to add a little bit of space. I'm going to share this fabric. I recently picked it up. I just really like it. I'm sure it's probably still available because, like I said, I just recently picked it up. It just has wonderful little elements inside, and it's really colorful. So I'm just cutting out some of it. I'm going to add just a patchwork design to one of these pants legs. I'm not overlapping. I thought it would be fun just to leave a little bit of the jean showing in between each of these. They almost look like tiles. Now to attach these, before I take them to my sewing machine, I am just going to use a glue stick. And I'm just going to glue a little bit on the edge of each of these little pieces. And then after I do my glue stick, I do like to take my iron and press it. And that will dry the glue so I don't have any gumming or breaking my thread. And then on the other side, I'm not going to add any of the patchwork, but I'm going to just put a little bit on above on this pocket. Just thought that would be kind of fun. And back to my sewing machine I go. And I'm going to still have changing it back to my free motion foot, using this funky colored thread again. And I'm just outlining each of the tiles. And then I'm sewing some of the detail inside too. Just going around. For the pocket, I just make sure that tag was out of the way. This had a really fun flower on it, and so I am going to thread doodle the flower, all the little petals on it. Just add some detail with the thread. And then one more thing, I thought I just needed a little bit more dimension on that patchwork, and so I cut out a couple more flowers with my Sizzix Big Shot, and I do have the heat and bond light on the back of those. And then for the center of these, I didn't want to add a button because I thought that would get in the way, but I just cut some of the element of that funky fabric, and I thought that was kind of fun. And then I decided to add one to the back pocket as well. And back to my sewing machine, I'm going to just share how I sewed this one on to the pocket. I do kind of take away the pocket, I guess. This one, not all of it, because I think you can still use a little bit of your pocket. But yeah, I do kind of sacrifice my pockets when I put that design on the back. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. I have some pictures here. Really fun for a summer jeans. Cute with a sweater and some boots too for fall. I hope you enjoyed this, everybody. Hope you have a chance to create this week. Bye for now.